Okay. Well, I never know how to start these damn things. We're starting it with water. Uh, Man. So, dandruff, man. I can't get away from it. I woke up this morning and I felt like I was a mountain in the Swiss Alps. And not because I'm large and with a gray shirt, but because of the amount of flakes that were flying off of my head. Goddamn unreal. So I spent all morning, I combed it a bit, gathered it up, bagged that shit, put it on the wagon, and shipped it down to the co-op. So I'm an agribusinessman now, and I'm growing skin flakes. When I when I first met my fiance Jeannie, um, we were at the store and I needed shampoo, and I was a little embarrassed because I first met her, and I said, well, I guess I kind of need shampoo. And she's like, any kind. And the only kind of shampoo I knew at that point in my life was Suave. Man, just whatever was on sale at Walmart. And so I was like, oh, well, I got dandruff. And then all of a sudden, she just like became RoboCop for a second. She was like, oh, okay. And then she took me down to the soap aisle or whatever, the shampoo, the hygiene section. Fuck, that was painful. And still allergies or something, by the way. It's awesome. So I sound nasally because there's a whole bunch of shit going on in this part of the head. Anyway, went to the hygiene aisle and she just started pulling things off the rack. And, argan oil and coconut oil and tea tree and all the stuff that I, being 100% white, and from a small town at that, never even heard of. And so I just trusted her. So I started using the stuff that she laid out for me. No more dandruff. My hair was beautiful. I felt like a little pony. And for a second, everything was just gorgeous. But I made the critical mistake of hubris. I thought, well, I don't have dandruff now. I got this. I can take care of myself now. So I started shopping for shampoo. And guess what? I don't have the secret black woman knowledge of shampoo and oils and things that you put on your head. The mango lime, Jamaican oil, or the coconut argan rosehip blend, or whatever the hell it is. I don't have that knowledge. So the dandruff came back. And it's been back for a while, and I've been fighting it every day for a while. I don't know how long. It's been a while. And guess who's losing? Baldwin's not the champ. So yeah, bagging it up and shipping it to the co-op. Speaking of Walmart, man, last night, dude, and this is so awkward for me, and I'm not even really sure what the actual facts are. I was waiting to pick my stepdaughter up from work, and I was just chilling in my car having a cigarette, and this car pulls up beside me, and I look over. My window's half down. It makes a noise, and there's lights because it's after dark. And I just glance over at him, and he's already looking at me with this weirdly intense look, like I'm doing something real interesting. and I'm just chilling, having a smoke. I'm doing literally nothing but slowly killing myself. And so I look away because I don't really want to make eye contact. I mean, there was a flash of eye contact and it was super awkward, and I didn't want to sustain that any longer. And this guy pulls up, looking at me, and he's got like this mangy, half-assed reddish beard, man, and this like really his skin on his face was fucked up, man. I occasionally look at my crow's feet and the skin on my face, and from years of the sun, it's not the most beautiful thing, but dude, I look like 1,000 times better than that. I got Bruno Mars skin compared to that guy. Anyway, so I finished my cigarette. Well, I don't finish my cigarette yet. I'm still smoking. And I tap my ash out the window, and I look over, and this dude is got his arm around the passenger seat, and he's leaning his head against it, like a kid'll do to their mom, against the passenger seat. And at this point, shit's starting to feel sketchy to me. Walmart isn't my favorite place in the world anyway. And it's really getting a bit dicey. So I look away again, and I'm kind of doing the I'm looking forward, but I'm really hard focused into my peripheral vision, looking at this guy, man. And it. So then I look back over again, because I'm a fucking child and I can't control my impulses. And he's embracing the steering wheel. Well, I can see one hand for sure, and he's just like laying on a steering wheel. So at this point, I'm thinking, my first thought was he's taking a piss in a bottle. That was my first thought, honestly. And then my second thought is, or he's playing with his pee-pee. And then my third thought is, well, maybe he mixed himself up a batch of muddy ass meth in a bathtub, took him a pinch, and drove to Walmart. Because that's what you do in Topeka, man. That's the venue that's playing. Meth in the Walmart parking lot. And so then I then very definitely look forward and very definitely hard focus into my peripheral vision, because at this point I don't know what's going on. And I'm kind of feeling a little claustrophobic. I'm a little panicked. Cool, I just dropped some water on the couch. And but then, like right after that, I see some movement over there. So I look over there, and I'm not real shy about it. I'm fully looking at this point because I don't know what the hell's going on. Sorry. Shit. He gets out of his car. He has on this greasy shirt, and he pulls it up partway so that his a small section above his pants is exposed. And he's got like these way too big pants on that are all bunched up with his little bitty belt. And at this point, I can't take my eyes off of it, and I'm not even sorry. I'm looking at him, dude, and he's like fiddling with his pants in this really weird, just like pulling them up a lot unnecessarily. So at this point, pretty sure that this dude was tweaking, because that was some fidgety movement right there. So I just sat there and thought, well, here we go. And my stepdaughter's in the store, and I'm having this moment of indecision, and I'm not sure what to do. And then he just walks away off into the parking lot, and a few minutes later my stepdaughter's there, and that was it. And that was it. So that was the awkward thing about Walmart. He was weird. like in rural Iowa and northern Missouri, the Walmarts are a lot different than they are here in Topeka. It's just gross looking white trash. That's all it is. In thrift store clothing. And in Topeka, man, it's everybody. Like people in full on nice business suits are going in and out, and guys who may or may not have pissed into a bottle or might have taken some meth or whatever they're doing. And people in god awful tight yoga pants and people that are just normal that are there to shop for groceries. It's a whole nother thing. But yeah, thrift store clothing, man. Here, here's the deal. I grew up very poor and spent my share of time in in thrift stores, and I don't like them. But there's a lot of people in Walmart that like them, and they have on, dude. Like you can identify thrift store clothing very easily. It's not like, well, that suit, it might be off the rack from Penny's, or it might be thrift store. It's like that navy blue with the eagle on it and the flag flying in the background with some stupid ass patriotic slogan under it. Right off a thrift store. No one volunteers for that shit. I don't care. I don't care how much natural gas you're buying. That's some thrift store shit. Little stringy, greasy hair hanging down that's all thinned out. Looking at you. Yelling at their kids. If you're wearing a navy shirt with some patriotic bullshit on it, your hair is thin and stringy, and you're screaming at your children because they want a piece of candy, you've been thrift store shopping 100% of the time. Anyway, I'm done with Walmart though, dude. Done with it. Done talking about it. If there's anything that you would like to see me do, anything that you would like me to talk about, some subject that you find interesting, by all means, let me know. Shoot me a message on Twitter. Comment on the video. If you have me on Facebook, you can find me there. Ask me the question, give me the comment, whatever it is. As always, if you like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. Subscribe if you want. Share. That'd be awesome. And remember to stay tuned. And I'm gone, man.